You're watching FIFA Predicts, simulating the big games in the football world via the medium of FIFA 20 computer versus computer. Today we ask, who's better out of the best of La Liga or the best of the Premier League? With me to answer that is former professional footballer turned current pundit Ian Five Ankles.
It's Ian Five Ankles, yeah? Sorry, what?
Ian, it's often said that the Premier League's the best around. Is that just arrogance?
It's not arrogance, Anthony, it's just a fact. La Liga is way too heavily reliant on flawless technical ability, whereas in the Premier League we like to allow players with little more than brute force and sheer enthusiasm to prevail.
Looking at the teams, Nick Pope is in goal because he's kept the most clean sheets this season. The fullbacks have the most assists, and in Kevin De Bruyne we have the best passer in the league. No place for Phil Foden though.
He's just not ready, Anthony. He will be one day, and that will be a glorious day. But that day is not yet.
Mo Salah also missing out, Ian.
When you see the size of Traore's thighs, you'll understand why. They're like beautifully smooth concrete pillars.
The best of the Premier League are playing in Newcastle colours, nice for Newcastle to feel important again, and they'll be managed by Steve Bruce, so everyone's on a kebab bonus for goals and assists. That's extra motivation. So here's the first goal. Harry Maguire partnered alongside Virgil van Dijk. No chemistry there. Was that a bad move in retrospect?
Well, it's important to let one Manchester United player play in this side, despite all evidence to the contrary. But yes, he certainly did go walkabout for that first goal.
But the Premier League shows why it's the fastest league in the world here. It prioritises speed over anything else. How else do you explain the long career of Theo Walcott, exemplified with this rapid goal?
Delightful lofted ball from De Bruyne, and then Traore puts his thighs through it to equalise.
Then you just try to keep Adama more dribbles than a hungry puppy. Traore out of this game. A pinpoint cross for goal machine Ndidi to nod home. Nice that he celebrates with the ball boy as well, Ian.
That's actually Jordan Pickford, Anthony. Jordan Pickford, in my view, is the best goalkeeper in England, although a statistically superior keeper who's also English is playing ahead of him right now. But something like that can only galvanise Pickford to get even better. Steve Bruce absolutely loving this. When it goes right, it really is all him.
Steve Bruce won't be loving this as La Liga equalise on the stroke of half-time. What an exciting game for the neutrals, who I imagine in this case are supporters of the Bundesliga, Ian.
I've looked at these clips of Steve Bruce 100 times, Anthony, and I still can't decide if it's a flattering likeness or if it's really insulting.
We'd barely taken our seats for the second half, and those in the corporates were still contemplating the cheese board when Messi decided to tee himself up, even though he's playing with statistically the best teammates in his league. Impressive that he doesn't just carry Barcelona.
Yes, from what I can make out from his celebrations, he's gone over to a photojournalist on the sidelines and he said to him, "You have a lovely wobbly head and that goal is for you, stranger."
It's a night game, there's no sunlight, which means that Kevin De Bruyne can thrive on this world stage without fear of getting sunburn. He's in his element, Ian.
Yes, that's right. Traore tussles out wide and then sends over an inviting cross, which Kevin De Bruyne RSVPs with, "Yes, please," and I'm bringing a +1, which is a goal.
And De Bruyne wasn't finished there. The reflexes involved here. They call him the anemic bulldozer, and that's why.
Well, I've not seen many bulldozers do ballet, Anthony, and that's what that goal was. It was sheer ruddy ballet.
Surely La Liga couldn't come back from this. Well, they surely could, and they definitely did, right at the death, sending the game to extra time. You've got to have a winner.
Yeah, the internet's not built on nuance, Anthony. You can't have a reasoned draw.
And La Liga struck first. The shadow of Maguire's head keeping Moreno onside as he scored the first of two in extra time. Nice to see Phil Foden getting on at the end and scoring a late consolation.
Yes, imagine what would happen if Steve Bruce were given a chance to manage Phil Foden properly. The potential for Foden under Steve Bruce is frightening.
And there it finished. Why do you think La Liga was stronger, Ian?
Yeah, I think if you play in England for too long, Anthony, you start to absorb the national team's tendency to overpromise and underdeliver, and that's what happened here.
So La Liga clinch it, Steve Bruce devastated. Now competition time, write a comment underneath. If it gets exactly 7 likes, you'll win this biscuit. Good luck with that. See you next time on FIFA Predicts. Bye!
Bye-bye.